Political pundits will have a field day with the results of the 2015 Mohawk Council of Kahnawake elections. First, every incumbent who stood for re-election as a council chief was returned to office. Second, Arlene Jacobs returns to the MCK after a 9-year absence. And what that means is, for the first time in history, there are 5 women on council. But the biggest story of all, of course, is the return of Joseph Tokwiro Norton to the big chair. He was first elected 37 years ago, and from 1982 to 2004, 10 consecutive terms, he sat as the Grand Chief. He finished atop the largest ever field of candidates for Grand Chief, including Lloyd Phillips, Keith Mayo, and the incumbent, Mike Ardiro DeLille Jr. KTV was there when the announcement was made for the results at about 1 o'clock in the morning.
The position of Grand Chief for 2015, Mr. Joseph Tokwiro Norton, 488 votes. Okay, and I'll read the subsequent results for the Grand Chief position. With 397 votes, Michael DeLille. With 356 votes, Lloyd Phillips. And with 85 votes, Keith Mayo.
Wow. Wow. Did you expect this?
I felt it, but I was, pins and needles all night.
My God, I mean, this is truly like unprecedented for Kahnawake politics. 11 years. What are you expecting to see on Monday morning?
I don't know. I'm going to think about it over the weekend. We'll see how it works out, but definitely be there Monday morning and pick up where I left off 11 years ago.
This was a real 3-way battle. We've never had anything like this before in Kahnawake.
It's good for Kahnawake. It really is, because people know then that there's diversity in the community. You know, nobody's going to overwhelm anybody, and that the candidates, the 2 incumbents were good people, and they had their support of the community, and just that somebody had to win, and I guess I was the one. Yeah.
Well, an old era gone and a new era 11 years later.
Yeah, but there's many tasks ahead, many tasks, and that's what we have to pick up on.
Okay, starting with the position of Council Chief. Position number 1, Kahnawake's Sky Deer. 728 votes. Position number 2, Carl Howard, 690 votes. Where the hell's number 3? Position number 3, Clinton Phillips, 673. Position number 4, Kenneth McCumber, 667 votes. Position number 5, Gina Deer, 585 votes. Position number 6, actually 6 and 7 was a tie, Martin Laborn and Robert Patton Jr., 571 votes. Position number 8, Christine Zachary Diome, 556. Position number 9, William Billy Diabo, 548. Position number 10, Arlene Jacobs, 539. And position number 11, Rhonda Kirby, 511.
The work doesn't stop at this council table. Looking forward to working with the new council. We lost 2 really good chiefs at the table. I'm really trying to process the emotions right now. Really overwhelming to see the amount of community support that came out to vote for me, finishing number 1. Really exhilarating, and can't wait to start the work Monday. There's a lot we got moving forward. So.
Well, no, it was actually it was a very fun election campaign. I enjoyed it. I think everybody gave it their all. I know I gave it my all. And end of the day, the people's voice is what matters, right? And sure, it's disappointing, but all the best to the council, and good luck.
Yeah. Big surprise, and we lost 2 good men. The community lost 2 good men, Mike DeLille and Lloyd. I just hope Tokwiro does what he says he's going to do. I'm going to hold him to it at that table. So I'm just proud that the people gave me a chance to be back in there, and I'm going to come back loud and clear. Absolute shock. I mean, we lost two really, really good people. I think that's going to be. Actually, we lost more than that. Yeah, because we lost more than that. We lost a lot of good people tonight. And I just want to thank everybody who did vote for me. And I'm going to make you proud. And I'm going to let everybody know a lot more this time what I'm doing. I think it's going to be a lot easier for me to get it out there. And people will understand a lot more what I'm doing. I had a hard time with that now, but that's going to change.
Congrats.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know. I stayed humble the whole day. I'm looking forward to things, you know. I didn't turn out in my favor this time, but I think it's just the start of politics for me. I think it'd be back in there 3 years for sure. I think I'm going to keep following this up because I think I had a good first outing, you know, and the support was there, you know. I felt it, you know. I think maybe if more people know me, get to know me more, and the second time around, I think they'll take me more serious, you know. That's all.
Many candidate has run and not been successful the first
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
sometimes even a second.
Exactly. So, you know, I just stay positive and keep moving forward. You know, it's a positive stepping stone. It's learning experience, it's everything. So, looking forward to it.
I guess people weren't too sure, and it's certainly, I guess history in the making.
But you did extremely well.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm actually very humbled. I'm so grateful for everybody who voted for me, who had the confidence and supported me for another 3 years, and it means the world to me.
Well, I thought when I heard that there was going to be this potential for splitting, I didn't know what was going to happen. I'm just as surprised as everyone else. I thought it could have gone anyway at all, simply because when you've got three strong contenders, you can expect any kind of outcome. So I'm happy with the results, I guess. That's the way the people wanted it. That's the way it went. Yeah.
Monday
So
morning,
in terms of my own result, though, it's not quite the way I would have liked things to be.
But you're one of 12, regardless of whether you had 700 votes or if you had 100 votes.
You mean 817?
Well, we didn't want to give any numbers out, but the fact is, these things always have a way of moving around.
It didn't matter a damn last term. Didn't matter. Didn't matter if I would have had 1,000 votes. It comes down to being able to give battle in the council chamber, and I'll tell you, it's no free ride there.